on the outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing so.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They go play action with Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll get this way past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Puka Nacua, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. It's the rookie running back out of Miami. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Griffin. Now he's loose at the 40. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You see a run like that, and I don't know if that happens in week 1 or 2, but as this year has worn on, he has gotten better and better, this rookie.
And so much for the rookie wall. We always hear about guys breaking down near the end of the season. Not in this case. He's only gotten stronger and better.
They'll run on 1st down. Griffin. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Yoshibas. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Cotton.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Well, this defense for the Bucs very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a 2nd and 2. Tracy trying the right side. There he goes up the right sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, I mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete. Well, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
This is taken at about the 14. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know,
and he works free. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he rifles one incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Cotton throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. 78 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Cotton. Oh, what a move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Griffin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Giants 21, Buccaneers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 35.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throw here's incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. Because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
To throw now, Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to widen their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
They'll try the left side. Griffin. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted.
Chase McLaughlin.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing his dart. First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 ring, 70 ring. 18 Pioneer. Check up.
Operating from the gun. Cotton. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The Bucs on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14.
19 Lion, 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor. 60 Raptor, go.
Back to throw. Cotton. A quick throw there. It is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dart going to look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
Okay, ready? 19 Tiger.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw his dart. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To the air, Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to that lead. in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Able to slither by. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Griffin. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 211 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off play action. Cotton. There's a short one taken in by Otten. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This a 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Griffin. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner, but after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
18, let's go. 70 Lions, ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Cotton will try and do this himself. He's got his run back out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Next is score Giants 35, Buccaneers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing, Dart. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Cotton. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Dart. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
21.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
On first down, it's Griffin. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Let's go now. 72. 19 tight. 19 Dragon 16.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Operating from the gun, Cotton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go. Nike 18.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go. 19.
Now Dart.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Yaya Diaby.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
To throw, Dart. Pass complete there to Nacua.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Giants.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing his Dart.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Giants 42. Buccaneers 21.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
A gain of 4.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He's taken down at the 30.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
2nd and 9 now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Griffin. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
There's a diving catch right side. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Completed to Hyatt. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 33 yards. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Moody good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line. The
Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
19 tight. 19, 18. Come on. Set. Take over.
Looking to throw. Cotton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hold it ready. Set it. Hut.
Underneath to his tight end, Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go. Street. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Griffin. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Even such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
19 Tiger. 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pitch and catch to Wilson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19.
On play action, here's Dart.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A big play there for the Giants. 63 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
On play action, here's Dart. On the arc.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Dart.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Puka Nacua from 19 yards away. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 246 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Second and a couple.
60 vices, 60 vices.
They'll keep it on the ground. Griffin. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on. Set it. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
That's good.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Let's go now.
They'll run on first down. It's Griffin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down and 3.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hook.
They'll try the left side. Griffin. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Third and 2.
Check. Hurt. Let's get up.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Griffin. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Hawk 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19, 65, Cat, 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Jackson, 19, 18.
Dart. And a diving catch here. Did he hang on? Yes, he got it. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
Got a man and he hits it in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants come